Our next discussion relates to the critical topic of Marina accreditation and certification. And I guess as the industry moves towards a more structured framework of quality, safety, and sustainability, as we've just heard, we're going to discuss the more linear approach to establishing practical measures for accrediting and certifying marinas globally. And to talk us through all of this, I'm going to ask Jean-Michel Ganet from Expert Marinas to the stage. Jean-Michel will lead the discussion. Thank you. What's in your bag? You will see. I'm excited.
So good afternoon. We are going to talk about Marina certification, and I'm pleased to welcome the panelists. So please, Mr. Johann Durand from the Blue Flag, Andrea Foschini from RINA, Falk Morgenstern for IMCI Blue Star certification, Mieke Vleugels from Jachthaven, Wetterwille, Dean Smith from D-Marin, and Josè Caselini from IMCI Monaco. So we are going to have a short presentation of a few accreditation schemes. But first of all, as a foreword, I would like to give you a few arguments and to say that certification in a marina, whatever the certification scheme that you choose, should not be an option for 3 reasons. Of course, the first reason is the medal, the recognition that makes the difference. It's like the badge that you can see next to the front door of a good gastronomic restaurant. And it makes a difference vis-à-vis your competitors, and it's very significant for your customers. But more important, the certification is a shield. You know all that we are in an industry where there are finally few dedicated regulations. Often we are assimilated with commerce ports, with amusement parks, sometimes with campsites. But if something goes wrong in your marina, if you have an accident, if you have a fire, if you have a drowning, if you have a pollution, your responsibility will be engaged. And if you are able to say to the judge, I am 5 Gold Anchor certified, I have an ISO certification, I have the Blue Flag, I have the Blue Star certification, I've been certified by a body like RINA or IMCI, it will be a great help for you. The certification will be your crutch. And the third argument is probably the fact that the certification is the most powerful incentive to become better, to improve your facilities, to improve your process, and to train your people and to train yourself. I would say in a nutshell that the certification is the mother of all benefits. So please, first of all, please welcome Mr. Johann Durand from the Blue Flag. You have a few minutes to introduce to us, to present us the Blue Star certification. The Blue Flag the Blue Flag certification, of course.
Does it work? Good afternoon, everybody. We're reaching not the end of the day. There are also great presentations afterward, but I'm very pleased to be here. Okay, so I'll go with... I'm not the first one, so maybe we can switch. screen afterward.
Sorry.
Here we are. Sorry for the inconvenience. So, good afternoon. I'm Johann Durand. I'm the International Director for the Blue Flag Program, and I work for the organization behind the Blue Flag, which is the Foundation for Environmental Education. We are a non-profit organization based in Denmark, and we are an umbrella organization, meaning that we work through national member organizations in over 80 countries. For the Blue Flag program, I'm pleased to tell you that we operate in over 50 countries with national teams dedicated to the program. The Blue Flag, as many of you know, this is a label, an award, a recognition. Today we're talking about certification. It came from, in a sense, the idea of an educational tool for local stakeholders. The Blue Flag is awarded to beaches, marinas, and tourism boat-based operations. There are a few points that I want to share with you today also regarding the Blue Flag. This is the link between certification and culture. Not only we work through national organizations across, last time I counted 30 different languages, the staff with the requirements of the Blue Flag, we work on full implementation towards sustainability, especially environmental, but social and economic as well. I'm going to share a couple of good practices on how a certification can be useful beyond the conformity with requirements. So here, for example, there was an activity organized by a Blue Flag Marina in Brazil, organizing study tours for their boaters, but also their technicians to visit a coral nursery nearby the marina. So this is one of examples pushing for education, awareness, and behavior change by showing them how it works, promoted and supported by the marina. The Blue Flag, we're working on different categories. For the beach, for the marinas, for the tourism boats, especially for the marinas, we may not be the most technical programs available, but we are complementary and supporting also some may say competitors, collaborators, and important stakeholders in the sector. I come from the education to sustainable development sector. I'm a non-profit guy, and any initiative is definitely most welcome and definitely needed. So yes, initiative is just much welcome because we don't have the time to reinvent the wheel. So we're working across different criteria, categories, and at the moment, behind the scene, we're working on revising our requirements to add more criteria on climate action, protection of biodiversity, and even more pollution, while sharpening the criteria on education, accessibility, and so on. What makes the Blue Flag great, from my opinion, this is our multi-stakeholder approach. Be it at local, national, at the international level, we bring experts around the table. Building the Blue Flag program, applying for the Blue Flag award at local level, it brings leaders, marina managers, to bring other stakeholders on board, be it education, accessibility, or environment. At the national level, many of my colleagues are working with national marina associations as well. We are not pushing for the Blue Flag, designing our criteria alone. We are taking the feedback and the expertise of all the stakeholders available. And that's why at the international level, we have the Blue Flag International Jury, which is the highest body taking the decision on the awards on a yearly basis. And I'm very thankful to ICOMIA to be part of the international jury for the past 20 years, supporting us, sharing the expertise, and taking decisions for the Blue Flag marinas worldwide. Just to give you a little idea, we operate over 50 countries, and we have about 700 marinas in the Blue Flag network as of now. A few points about collaborations and impact. So the Blue Flag will be celebrating 40 years of operation in 2027. But as being part of the non-profit sector, sometimes it's difficult to develop, be innovator. So that's why we continue to work on developing collaborations, be it with ICOMIA. We've just signed a memorandum of understanding with already actions with EBI at the European level. I'm very happy and thankful to our partners peer-to-peer to advising us on the Smart Marina concept as well that we want to implement within the network in the future. Okay, and that's the last one. Looking ahead, so as I said, we're revising our requirements. So in the near future, hopefully, we will have more requirements regarding climate action, biodiversity, and pollution. And in parallel, internally, we are also revising our processes. Legislation is changing regarding certification. We are working and we are being advised to also adopt good practices from certification standards, ISO certification, involvement of potentially third-party auditing companies. So this is how we work towards the future to ensure the most suitable program for the marinas alongside our great other initiatives. So that was very in a nutshell. I know that we are late, so I tried to be fast, but then a couple of pictures. I wanted to finish with this one because at the end of the day, I'm here to talk about the blue flag, but I'm the ambassador of thousands of people working within marinas, implementing the program and cultivating the culture at local level to identify towards a sustainability framework for the tourists, but also the local communities, be it within the organizations or around the marinas. Thank you.
Thank you, Johann. How many marinas do carry the blue flag all over the world?
About a little bit over 700.
In how many countries?
Altogether, blue flag over 50, marinas, I would say around 30.
Okay, thank you, Johann. Now we have the presentation from Mr. Andrea Foschini from RINA. Please, the stage is yours.
Thanks. Good afternoon at all of you. I'm Andrea Foschini, and I'm working within RINA Group in certification division. I have a commercial role on innovation projects, and today I'm pleased to share with you the latest news about certification. In particular, about the excellence behind certification, and we will discuss on regulatory framework, on opportunity and perspective in marina certification. Certification was born in the second half of the 18th century, several miles away from here, but always in the ports, on the sea, on board ships and cargos, and in particular in London coffee houses, where ship owners, merchants, and captains met to discuss and make agreements. So certification made its entry in naval sector, and as a guarantee of characteristics of ships, and for assuring that cargoes can arrive safely at its destination. It was followed by the introduction of verification rules and qualification of personnel to carry out inspection. Today, 300 years have passed, and certification has been introduced in all fields. Requirements have changed, but the meaning of certification is always the same. And in particular, certification has become the universally recognized tool to assure quality, safety, and technical standards, and it's become the medium to demonstrate the excellence of an organization. Today is very important to highlight to stakeholders the commitment of an organization on ESG issues, D&I issues, and to demonstrate the excellence in the provision of services. It is also very important give attention on the action aimed to all the aspects on security, data protection, and cybersecurity. Marine Excellence is a certification path that enhances the commitment of an organization on sustainability, on proper asset management, and it certificates the excellence of an organization for a unique water experience. It expresses a quality level provided by Marina following an independent third-party assessment to give the possibility of identifying strengths and point of improvement in organization, offering to stakeholders such as employee, customers, suppliers, banks or insurances, public bodies, the opportunity for an analysis. Certification is not applicable only to management system, product or services, but also to personnel. And it allows to objectively highlight the skill, the authority and the reliability of the personnel involved in marina management. So it is a guarantee of professional competencies both in organization and in reference market. Today, certification is recognized as a guarantee of compliance, but now is also an opportunity to demonstrate one's commitment and excellence. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you a good continuation of work.
Thank you, Mr. Foschini. RINA is very famous. It's a very famous international body for certification. So I understand that you not only provide certification to marinas, but also to people, to marina managers.
Exactly. Also to marina manager with a path that wants to enhance the quality, the experience and the competence of the marina manager.
So you are in competition, I would say, with the famous CMM and CMP certification.
Yes.
Another question, because you deliver ISO certification, do you plan to deliver the new ISO 18725 Clean Marina certification?
Not again, but we will provide as soon as possible. Thanks.
Thank you so much. So the next speech will be from Mr. Falk Morgenstern. He is going to talk about the Blue Star certification. And he is also coming from a famous certification company, IMCI, very well known in the marine industry.
Yeah, thanks and welcome. How it works here, like this? Okay. Yeah, Blue Star Marina certification from IMCI. My name is Falk Morgenstern. I'm the certification manager for the IMCI International Marina Certification Institute in Brussels. And I'm working in this industry since 25 years, and built up some marinas and run some marinas and big marinas in Europe. So, and we developed the first certified marina network in the Baltic Sea. The marina certification by IMCI, I try to keep it short, just the keywords. We say it's impartial, it's reliable and sustainable. The Blue Star Marina certification is a comprehensive standard for marina certification entailed to all stakeholders, and with only one aim, it's to make the cooperation with the marina and increasingly positive experience for them. The stakeholders are quite on every certification. It's the visitors, of course, then the owners of the marinas, local communities, because they can also be the owners, and investors. And investors comes more and more interested to get certifications if they invest in marinas. Local authorities, and of course also insurance. Insurance also asks to get some proof how the marina works, is it, on which standards they are. And of course, more and more environmental organizations. Impartial, because IMCI, the most of you maybe know them from the certification of boats or shipyards. And we are also a non-profit, independent organization and free of any commercial considerations. That's very important in our eyes. And we are run by the accredited notified body from CA certification, and we are free of membership, so nobody has to be a member of us if you will get a certification. We create a new basic certification for easy access to for marinas, just to achieve the minimum requirements and to help them to go further up for higher standards on the star level. And of course, we are maximum credible by Blue Star shames, and we have an internal management shame behind this. Reliable, we are run, as I mentioned, by the biggest notified body for recreational craft certification, IMCI. We have a transparent certification system because there is no rating in the background. So you have to achieve the criteria, what we set up, and then you can get the certification on a different level, but there is no way to negotiate about this or to rate in the background. We have a worldwide network. We have 40 inspectors worldwide, and we are working in 79 countries. And the IMCI certified over 20,000 products in 300 countries in the past. And we have, at the moment, we have 45 certified marinas. Sustainability, we are focused on the continuous improvement and operational excellence of the marinas, of course. Ecologic and economic aspects are in the major shame or in major importance for us. Also, the impact on the local communities are part of our shames. And in our eyes, the Blue Star Marina certification is a recipe of a long-term success in the marina business. And by the way, this year, no, it's missing, okay. It's not the last one, but we signed up a cooperation with the ADAC. Maybe some of you know them. It's one of the biggest organization also in this field with 22 million members. And we implement the Blue Star system with them, and they are now can provide an external certification system with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Falk. I have a question for you because you just mentioned the partnership with ADAC. Today, the Blue Star certification is mainly developed in Germany. Does it mean that with this partnership, you expect to develop the certification also in the marinas across Europe? Stützpunkt Marina ADAC?
We did already. So we are not it's not developed in Germany, it's developed in Brussels, but we certified in Spain and Greece and other countries, so around, also in the Mediterranean or in the North countries. So Germany is just one part of all, and we try to roll it out to other countries in the world.
So it's already all over Europe?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Falk. The next speaker will bring us a slightly different experience. Mr. José Marco Caselini from M3 Monaco is going to talk to us about the certification not only for marinas but also for yacht clubs at an upper level. Please, the stage is yours. I give you my mic if you want.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm the CEO of Monaco Marina Management, and we are trying to set the standard of excellency for the future marina to be built, and also to the marina already working, but aiming to become audit and certified by us for the excellency of their services and the sustainability. We have two different labelization process. One is a prerequisite for the other one, and as we mentioned before, the M3 label is our label, where we make the journey together with our customer, with our client. We follow the client right from the beginning, and we try to encourage the customer or the developer to invest in many different aspects, from the innovation, from the sustainability, from the iconic standard and design of the facility, in order to reach this label. And this label is more a quantitative certification, because there are many different evaluation aspects, and we certify with the calculation, and the customer has to reach at least 70% of the points that we put on the application process in order to be certified by us. And this is a very interesting process, because we give the opportunity to the customer and to the client to solve any unforeseen matter or anything which is not in the way that we would like to finish and putting the marina in operation. Our certification is not only the marina, it's also the sailing school and the yacht club. And regarding the yacht club, the prerequisite, our label M3, is a condition to become and to apply to receive the label class destination certification by the Yacht Club of Monaco. We are the accredited company that again follow the client in order to become certified by the Yacht Club of Monaco. The last word is in the executive committee of the Yacht Club of Monaco, and this is actually the benchmark of the excellency in the standard of Yacht Club, because as an example, is not only about installation sustainability and construction and interior design and management of the site, but it's also about transmission of value, education, formation, training, and this is a very important and relevant, because once you become part of this family, there will be an exchange between the Yacht Club of Monaco regarding especially the training and the formation of employees, and also about the commitment that you sign together the Yacht Club of Monaco in every year repeating this kind of audit, and every year organize together events, regattas, social activities, conferences. And so this is something, a little bit next level, and we are complementary to all the other certification, because we are actually certifying also not only the reality, but also the commitment, and the fact that the management of these sites engage themselves in creating a better location, a better future, especially for the younger generation.
Thank you, Mr. Caselini, for this very innovative approach, because you integrate in your pathway from the sailing schools to the yacht club and the marina, which is very innovative compared to other certification schemes. I have a question from the floor, and the question is, how could we integrate an automatic spill and litter monitoring system with marina certification?
Sorry,
How could we integrate an automatic spill and litter monitoring system with marina certification? This is not especially
No, of
dedicated
course,
to you, but
this is actually, we are talking about the future, about innovation, because we are trying actually to encourage also during our conference and our Smart Marina event that we organize every year in September at the Yacht Club to interact and to work with startups and scale-ups that can bring innovation and technology and international artificial intelligence in the management of a marina. But of course, these are kind of innovation that we still need to monitor in order to see what kind of advantages and quality and result they will bring together. And of course, we will need, first of all, to understand them, to evaluate, and then we can certify it. But any form of innovation in technology, of course, for us is bienvenue, I will be saying in French, because especially for the sustainability, any kind of sensor, any kind of analysis which monitor the quality of the water, the air, the pollution, the carbon, and so on is the work of the management. And therefore, I'm really in favor of adapting and using the technology in the management of a marina, yacht club, and sailing school.
Thank you so much. We will welcome our next speaker now for a testimonial. Mrs. Mieke Vleugels from Wetterwille, Jachthaven in the Netherlands. Mieke is owner of a private marina, independent marina. She's going to talk about her experience as marina manager and especially with the Gold Anchor scheme.
Well, hi, good afternoon. Which one? Okay. My name is Mieke Vleugels. I'm the managing director of Jachthaven Wetterwille and a Gold Anchor assessor. Today I'm sharing my journey with Gold Anchor Accreditation and how it transformed our family business from its local roots to global recognition. Our journey begins at Jachthaven Wetterwille in Oud-Loosdrecht, a marina in the heart of Holland that has been in the same family for generations. My story in the marina business started with the sudden passing of my husband, the owner of the marina. I found myself, a Belgian mother of 3 young girls, thrust into a world I knew little about. I had to dive deep into the marina business and not just to keep it afloat, but to honor my husband's legacy and secure the family's future. It was overwhelming, but over the years, I learned that passion, hard work, and a willingness to learn could carry us forward. The TAIA Gold Anchor Award scheme played a key role in going from local to global. The first time I heard about Gold Anchor Accreditation was at the World Marina Conference in San Diego, where I was the sole marina representative from Holland. The reason I traveled to the conference was to seek advice on the day-to-day management of my business that I could not find at home. At first, I was mildly skeptical. I doubted if we, as a small family business, had the time and resources required for a Gold Anchor assessment, and if accreditation in general was worthwhile pursuing for an independent marina like ours. By the time I returned home, I realized the potential. I saw that it was about raising the standard and joining a global network of marinas committed to quality. We pursued accreditation for several reasons: to professionalize our operations and staff, to build trust with international visitors, and to challenge ourselves to grow beyond our comfort zone. From that moment on, the TAIA Code of Practice became my go-to holiday read. I remember reading it by the pool on several vacations with my daughters. I wanted to thoroughly understand and analyze the requirements in order to see how we could implement them in our marina. Working with Taiha and their assessors was a turning point. The then president of Taiha, Sam Bourne, became a mentor and lifelong friend. The feedback we got was constructive, encouraging, and empowering. The assessment was not just a one-way street. Our best practices were seen and validated, which was a true eye-opener. This helped me see new business opportunities and develop a long-term vision for our marina. And the results. Our confidence grew and we saw tangible growth. The marina evolved from a local favorite to an internationally recognized destination. The global framework that Gold Anchor provides inspired me to travel more and to visit other marinas and marina conferences. A crowning achievement for me personally was when I was asked to become an assessor myself, which I've been now for more than 15 years. I take great pride in sharing my journey, mentoring others, and contributing to an international community of excellence. What have I learned along the way? That accreditation isn't just a checkbox, it's a toolbox. It confirms your own strengths, drives consistency and innovation, and brings out the best in you and your business. It helps you build a network of like-minded marina operators who believe in raising the bar. If you're considering accreditation, here is my advice. Start with a clear vision for improvement. Don't fear the assessment. Embrace the feedback. Engage your team early and often. Use accreditation as a platform for marketing and networking. And most importantly, encourage others to raise their standards too. Because when we all improve, the entire industry thrives. Thank you.
Thank you, Mieke. Of course, you just talk about your experience as a marina manager, but you are also a Gold Anchor assessor. So you have the experience of visiting several marina and making the assessment in different marinas. And this is just to remind that the Gold Anchor scheme is delivered by a joint initiative between the Yacht Harbour Association in UK and Marina Industry Association in Australia. And the Gold Anchors are delivered throughout the world. The last speaker, and not the least, will be Dean Smith from the famous marina group D-Marin. And Dean is going to talk about the benefits of certification for the customers and the point of view from the customers. Dean, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the intro. Famous, that's quite a nice thing to hear when you talk about our company. A commercial view, all of this stuff sounds great. Thank you for bringing these standards to us so we can use them. But how do we turn them into good, profitable business? Well, we heard from Oliver this morning that D-Marin's grown quite quickly. With that growth, you have to integrate new properties. You need a framework for that. You need to be able to integrate them consistently across your whole network quite quickly. Otherwise, you won't get the benefit of group synergy. So I thought I'd talk about a little customer view, sort of twofold, customer view and kind of internal view. From a customer view, you want a recommendation from this new organization that's just arrived in, let's say, France or Spain. You don't really know D-Marin. You've heard about them, you've seen some marketing. It was all quite nice, and maybe a friend's recommended it to you. But you want to be able to also substantiate who you are and what you do in an easy and clear way. So that's what these accreditations offer us as a group. They offer us the ability to say, we have this accreditation in all of our properties all of the time. It's part of who we are, it's part of our culture, it's part of our operational process. It doesn't really need much more from us to say that we are a responsible operator. It demonstrates competency and allows us to move quite quickly into a new area, into a new customer base. I am last, by the way, so I'm going to try and be fast. You might appreciate that. We also see it as the company's CV. Customers look at you and say, well, who are these guys? Do they know what they're talking about? Well, yes, if you're going to put a lot of value in the CV and put all of your credits down and show your commitment that you could actually get a degree and that you should be able to show that you've put the time and effort and investment in creating your competency, you should put a bit of effort into registering with one of these very credible organizations here. I'm pretty much repeating what they've all said. It is a bit of a testimonial, but there's two ways of doing this. You can put up a little post that says, I have degree, give job, or you can say, no, we've thought about this. This is a structured process. We've invested our time and effort, and we've created a suite of accreditations for our group. So does it add value? Well, certainly for D-Marin, it does add value. The last word on that slide is faster. As I say, we've been growing quite quickly. We added 7 properties just last year. We intend to keep that speed up. We need these frameworks so that we can organize our teams to integrate in a consistent and clear way, in a quality way. And the way we do that is we treat these guys like our team members, our partners. They help us to structure how we deal with sustainability, how we deal with safety, how we deal with our energy supplies, and they help us to frame all of that and take our teams on a journey to raise their own standard and our company standard. So I sound like a fanboy, but honestly, it's a real good business reason for doing this. Like I say, these guys are your business partners. They help you prove that you've done things in the right way. And then you can forget about that and you can focus on your customer, the customer experience, and making these guys really, really smile. And of course, that's where the value comes from. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean. So we don't have any other question from the floor. So I think this panel session is over, unless you have a last question. But time is running. So thank you for your attention. And do not forget, Marina certification should not be an option. Thank you.